So I think it's safe to say content this year is pretty wild in MLB The Show 23. It feels like there's more cards currently in the game 2 months in than there was all 12 of MLB The Show 22. It's crazy. And a lot of people are building a lot of different teams, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to judge you and see what kind of teams people are rocking, what cards pop up a lot. So leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and let's go ahead and get going. Okay, so on Twitter, I asked you guys to show me your teams, and a lot of you guys did. And a couple things to point to here that I'm looking for. Where are cards coming from? Are they program cards? Are they collection cards? Are they cards that are available in packs? Like the multiple different Diamond Choice packs, what cards are showing the most? I imagine we'll see a lot of Trouts, a lot of Griffies, captains. Who uses captains, theme teams, pitchers, because there's always a lot more diversity when it comes to pitchers. And then meta versus cards that are fun. Find a cool balance between those there. So first we got my boy Tater. He's rocking a Cubs theme team, and this is exactly what I wanted to see. I wanted to see people actually utilize the captain feature because I think it's pretty cool. These teams are getting pretty good, and you certainly can win games. I just took the Cardinals. Don't even have all the best Cardinal cards. Online, won 2 straight raw. Didn't warm up at all. So we've got Ian Happ captain. That makes Sammy Sosa pretty much maxed out contact in power. I think this is probably the best Cubs team that you could build for the most part. And he's got a couple extras on there too. He's got Rizzo. He's got Contreras. Makes a lot of sense. Chris Bryant. This is a pretty cool team. Now, the pitchers are always a little bit different because it's easy to find high overall pitchers. It's not so easy to find pitchers with good repertoires. And this is decent enough. I mean, Maddox obviously not part of the build, but all-time Cub. Stroman with the supercharged Ferguson Jenkins. Pretty good mix. But it could be better, certainly. All right, from Triff CJ. Pretty interesting. He's got Juan Soto in left field still. Despite what MLB tries and tells you, he's not a gold glove fielder. He's, I don't know, maybe the porcelain glove, because he's shitty out there. And he plays like that in the game, too, so it's realistic. He's got Turner in center and Sosa, but those two out there, 2 outfielders, help make up for Juan. He's got Seager, he's got Derek Jeter, Chipper, Frank, Poppy. Like this team a lot. It's pretty cool. He's got Martin DeHigo as a bench slot, can play every single position. That's cool to see. He's got Bob. I like all 5. All 5 of these starters I think are good. He's got a good pen too. Buddy over here is ready for season 3. He has like no set 1 cards on his lineup left. He's got Larry Walker, extremely good card. You see with the boost there especially. He's got Grady and Hank, Seager and Jeter, 2 of the best, 2 up the middle there. Poppy again. Porterhouse Steak, Mike Napoli. Party at Naps, love to see it. Yeah, I imagine this is realistically, Chipper could be his wild card. He's set to go for season 3. He's got JV. He's got McCullers again. Don't sleep on Lance. One of the best team affinity cards in that set. Boob Gibson still showing up on probably everybody's team here. I like it a lot, Sewell. Hot damn. Okay. This is a set 1 squad. Yeah, sadly, he's going to be losing all but one of these in not too long. They're all parallel 5, which is a sight to see. Looks sweet, all iced out. Then he's got combined set 1, set 2. He's got Mickey. He's got Napoli, David Wright at P4 already, my guy. Right now, what color's grass? Tell me. No looking it up, no Google. Chris, I love it, man. I love it. As a part-time Rays fan, this is great to see. And unironically, this Rays build is pretty badass. Look at that Longoria. Max contact, good power, pretty much max fielding 70 speed. The Yandy captain gives plus 15 contact aside, which basically makes Brandon Lau into like a superhero. Kiermaier is still going to have less power than a Toyota Camry, sadly. But Randy gets a nice little boost, too. G-Man Choi also gets a nice buff. Pitching, interesting. I don't think anybody, unironically, Rich Hill might be the best pitcher right here, which is sad to say. Truer words have never been spoken. Damn right, Kyle, it's sad. This team, however, anything but. This team is great, especially because he has Luis Ariz, the Venezuelan dream. Also, Juan Soto and Ralph Kiner, my You just gotta pray to God that you don't get polo grounds or something, or else you're done. You're gonna lose that game. You can score 50, you're still gonna lose. We've got Mickey Mantle, should help things a little bit in center. Matt Chapman, okay, haven't seen that card too much pop up so far. Babe at DH. Curious, let me know in the comments section, how many of those set 1 collections did you guys get done? 0, 1, 2, 3, how many? Haven't been on in about a week, so I might be a little behind. Well, it doesn't show it because he's got like very good 99s across the board. That's the thing this year. It's good because you can afford to sacrifice some time and you're still going to have a great team. Whereas last year, you miss like 2 weeks, your team's kind of outdated. You might miss out on cards that you want and you're going to lose out on progress for the next set. So it's going to be tough to catch up, but for right now, we still got a baller-ass team. Complete with DJ BC Raw. Good Lord, love it. He's got Hank, Trout, and Sosa. Beautiful outfield. Again, Jeter and Seager, I think the best two that you can have out the middle. Utley, love his swing always. Poppy's got great righty-lefty diversity. This is the God Squad, for sure. He's got Ohtani on the bench, too. The starters are good. The bullpen, it checks out, baby. I love this team. Chappie. Ooh. Okay, the first one I'm seeing with Randy Johnson. Kind of surprising. We've seen David Wright. We've seen Hank Aaron. Is that not the pick, or are you guys not going Randy Johnson first? Let me know. Let me know what the choice is. I've seen Gossage and Poppy on a lot of teams at this point here. He's got Murakami. Insane how good that card is still. You could easily make the case that, you know, I don't think you can make a case against the Frank Thomas being better than Murakami. Got Kensuke. Love that name. Gonna be so sad once he's outplaced in Season 3. Good team. I like it. He's got a great pitching. I like it chaotic. Completely free to play. Trying to use what's meta. Also having some fun with favorite players. Like he's got Tristan Casas as a Red Sox fan. Is there better cards in the game than Tristan Casas? Believe it or not, yes. But he got such a good team. Are you really going to miss out is the big question. I don't think so. I think this is a lot of fun. And also a very competitive team. Baltimore, Tier 3 boost. Okay, this is actually kind of nice. You got Adley. Love the Santander. Eddie Murray. Damn right he needs a boost. A little power to Brian Roberts. Gunner. Mateo. Cedric Mullins. Good team. I'm actually pretty upset that I've not seen one swap squad, a single switch hitter team, because it's so good. It is honestly crazy. Once they drop a switch hitter captain that boosts all switch hitters, the game's going to break. I'm not using any other team the rest of the year because it's going to be so cheese. It's going to be so toxic. It'll be beautiful. It'll be a sight to behold. Yeah, my boy David knows you absolutely can get away with playing some of these guys out of position. I would say Reigns and Lindor should be swapped here because Reigns is 99 speed, a lot quicker than Lindor. But absolutely, these guys can play the outfield. Chipper can play second. Any shortstop, primary or secondary, can play second even if it's not listed, and vice versa. Otherwise, team's looking really good. What the fuck? Gio Urshela has 125 power. No way. There's no way that I'm reading that correct, right? That's impossible. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm really curious what's going to happen then. Once we see Season 3 come in, and people lose Trout, people lose Griffey, Chipper. Obviously, you can still wildcard one of them, but going to be interesting to see what set 2 cards pick up a lot of traction once these cards are forced out. My god. He's got a Braves theme team. 100% without a doubt the most trash team you'll find in this thread as he posts a legitimately good team. No need to be so down on yourself, man. If this is trash... like, if you play awful with this team, it might be time to pick up Roblox. Okay. So this is workable. You could work with this right here. Not bad at all. I haven't been seeing too many pitcher captains, a lot of hitter captains. Like we said, it's tough to find enough pitchers that have good repertoires that are going to be good online. Obviously, you could throw a beach ball. Hell, you could set the ball on a tee in front of the computer on Conquest, and they're still going to either strike out or hit a weak fly ball to center field each and every time. Every pitcher is good offline. All right, we'll round it up here because this might be the best of all of them. And yes, sir, please do live up to your picture right here. and touch some grass. But this team is phenomenal. I mean, this might be, besides catcher, I love Carlos Santana. I think the Posada's probably better than this card right here. I'd say this is probably the best team, that or the cover athlete team build with David Wright, you know, fully built up everybody. Some of the best stuff that you can do offensively. Yeah, a lot of variety in teams, but also a lot of constants. I mean, you saw Trout basically in every single team. He went down to like 60K, so it makes sense. Also saw a lot of collection cards. At least the people that responded, a lot of them seem to at least have Sammy Sosa done. I know people don't like the Mark McGwire, so you don't see him too much. But let me know what your team is looking like in the comments section. Anybody shocking here? Anybody that is a little bit underrated? We could do a tier list a little bit. We'll see about that. But for now, some little tips to get you started. Get your team built up strong and win some fucking games, baby. Leave a like down below. Thank you for watching this one.